Hey friends, looky what I got. It is Healers of the Earth Oracle. Okay, so anybody who knows me knows that this deck was a huge lifesaver for me. Huge. This was originally published in 2018, and this was the deck that literally helped me work through my grief when I lost my Andy. And so this deck will always be number one for me for any kind of healing work or like inner spirituality work. This deck never gets put away. I have the original, it's always out. So this is the reprint, and it's the reprint of the borderless edition. I have both. I have all the editions because, I have to. When I really, really love a deck, then I got to have it all. So, and this one, she changed a couple of cards and she added a new card as well. So, of course, I had to get the deck. It comes with a fantastic guidebook. This guidebook is like everything. There is so much fantastic information in this guidebook. It's all black and white, but it has reprints of the cards with the upright and reversed meanings. And then it also has a section in the back about working with the backs of the cards. Yes, that's what another thing I loved about this Oracle deck. Not only do you work with the front, but you can work with the back as well. So both sides of the cards, which is just unbelievable and something I've never heard of before or since, honestly. And I absolutely love, love, love. Can I say love anymore? The book is like 173 pages. I mean, it's a chunk. It's a chunk, and you can see the type. It's filled with fantastic information. So when she first did this in 2018, it came in just a plain white box, and she had like a burlap bag for the cards, which I still have and love. But I also adore how she has updated and now has this deck in this beautiful hardcover magnetic box, which, we all love the magnetic boxes. I love the green. Green is a very soothing, healing, grounding color to earth. And so, what she got here on this? We're all responsible for what we manifest at a greater level than ourselves because we all contribute to a greater consciousness that is manifesting in the world. Yes, 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 and yes. Oh, Mandy, I love you. I love you. So here is, the deck, and it's got its little pull tab, and it fits so nicely in the box. Oh, God. I got goosebumps. I love this deck so much. So here. So let me get the plasticky thing off here. Another thing I love about Mandy is, first of all, these cards are printed on 350 GSM, and it is a recycled core, and these are also printed with soy ink. So Mandy is very environmentally conscious. I love this woman. I love this woman. So here are it's got the lovely green on the side. And it's not gilding, it's just a green coloration. And I just think it really enhances the deck. So I think that was a perfect choice, especially for the backgrounds. Ooh, I got to get a little closer here. So as you can see on the back here, there is stuff here. And oh, well, that says extra cards. That isn't what I was looking for. Okay. What I was looking for is things like this. See how that says community? And there are others. There's community, there's empathy and relationships. There is, I love this one, spiritual hygiene. And there is also industry and technology. And there is the collective emotional. There is also the personal emotional and the collective physical. And there's also the personal physical. And so it's very interesting how you use the card backs. You can, I'm not sure, the way I usually do it is I do a spread for myself with the cards, and then I turn all the cards over to see how many of what particular thing I got, you know, if it's all like collective physical or how many are that way. And then I, of course, I go to the book because there is so much information in this book. There is no way you are going to be able to memorize everything in this book. It just isn't happening. So this is one of the few decks that I use the book religiously for because it's just that good. It's just that good. So here we go. The cards are a matte finish. The original cards are a little glossy and shiny. So yeah, I like this. This is a matte finish. And let's have a look at the cards. So she has the picture, and then of course the title of the card. And then below she has some keywords, which I really appreciate as well. So we have the intangible. I'm not going to read every card to you. You can, you know, read them for yourself. I have forgot, I think there's like 74 cards in this deck. They are absolutely, the artwork is stunning. The write-ups are very comprehensive and beautiful. One of my favorite cards right there. Love, love. I can't wait. You know, honestly, I have all the other editions she's done, which I think has only been 2, and this is a reprint of the borderless edition. And I still have continued to use my original set with the borders. However, I think I'm going to start using this one. And yeah, because I'm digging the feel. This is fantastic. If you don't have this deck, honestly, I highly, highly recommend it. It is so unique. Especially, like I said, it works with the back of the cards as well. I have never heard another deck that incorporates the back into a reading as well as the front. She was a real innovator with this deck. So, and it really helped me find my way when I lost Andy. It was one of the first, well, it was published in 2018, and I lost Andy in 2018. So it was a huge healer for me. I used this deck every day for months to help, I guess, soothe my soul, or let me know that I was okay and I was heading in the right direction, that I wasn't falling apart, or if I was falling apart, I could still do what I needed to do. This is one deck that will never ever leave my collection for absolute sure. So I highly suggest that you bombard Mandy to get these. I will obviously be linking all of the information down below where you can get your very own Healers of the Earth Oracle. I mean, isn't the artwork just freaking stunning on this? Look at that. I just can't get over how beautiful and lovely this deck is. And I will tell you that this is not a, it's not a completely soft deck. You might think by some of the colors that it's very floofy, and with a lot of the fairies and the mermaids and the underwater stuff. And let me tell you, it's not. When you need the softness, it can be there for you. When you need a kick in the ass, it will be there for you. This deck also is kind of like me. It doesn't beat around the bush. It doesn't pull any punches. It, it lays it out to you straight. This is what you need to know. And whether you like it or not, it's going to tell you what you need. Just, what can I there's nothing more I can say. I don't think there's anything more I can say about this deck that I haven't said already. So I'm just going to, I guess, show the rest of these gorgeous cards so you can see the amazingness in what I see here. Oops. They're a little stuck together still, or not stuck together, but because they are matte finish, and I haven't used them, they're not quite as, oh, this is another favorite of mine, 1111. Yeah, great card. I haven't used them, so they're not quite as worn in. Now, some, I know she changed a few cards, and I can't remember which cards those were. But if anybody would like me to do a side-by-side of the original and this one, I would be more than happy to do that. So let me know in the comments. Hello. I hope I'm holding the cards up long enough to give you guys a good look at this magnificent artwork. And obviously, yes, I forgot to mention this. This deck is reversible. You can read reverse meanings with this deck. On the backs, it says community here and community here. So when you're working with them, you will not know whether it's right side up or whether it is reversed. So there's no tell on the back of the deck, which is also nice if you're reading reversed. I don't generally read reversals. But if you do, go for it. This is the deck to use. Now we've got, this is an extra card in this version of the deck. Oh, that's beautiful. And then there's this one. That is it, guys. That is the Healers of the Earth Oracle. I certainly hope you will run right out and get your copy, because as far as I'm concerned, this is an Oracle deck that no one has been able to beat in my eyes. I've got some great Oracle decks, but this is the one that does it for me. So anyway, thanks for watching my walkthrough and listening to my ramble on about this marvelous deck. I will link everything in the description below. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you again soon. Mwah!